Hi, I'm Tim Walls, and Kamala Harris has picked me to be her VP running mate. Now, I know that may confuse some people based on my history, so let me clear a few things up. Yes, it's true. I have no stocks, no bonds. I don't even own a home, which is why I want to move into the White House, so I can stop being homeless. I sleep in my car and use gas station sinks to take whore baths. Did I get a DUI? Sure, but so did Mike Ditka, which is why I coach high school football. Not only am I a great leader like Ditka, I'm a Democrat, which makes me the perfect candidate since our party is constantly moving goalposts. Also, people are always calling the lady I'm running with a word that rhymes with punt. Oh, hi there. Well, time to throw this away. But look, there's no tampon machine in this men's room to make a switcheroo. So I guess old Tim's gonna be free bleeding the rest of the day. You know what? Because of that, that's exactly why you should vote Harrison Walls. Because we're here to protect pussies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Normal World. I'm Dave Landau.
I'm Quarter Black Garrett. Happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for watching the show and tongue punching that like button.
Do it.
I know you like it too.
Hit subscribe. We're 700 away from a plaque.
Oh, dang.
That they'll
We are super close.
Send us.
What do you think
Very
they're going to put on the
close.
plaque?
I don't know. Probably just my name.
Just bigots.
Yeah.
Hey, Angela, what's up?
What's up?
Bigots.
How you doing?
I'm good. Good.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah.
Also, you can check me out tomorrow night. There won't be a show here. It's not our fault. Don't blame us. So we're doing the DNC roast.
Yeah.
Myself, Sarah Gonzalez. I think, right?
Yes.
Okay. I always call her by the name that I write her in as a news anchor, where I call her Selena Gomez. And because it's such a switch.
Yeah.
And then people are like, wait, that's not her name. Yeah, that's not her name at all. But that's tomorrow night. You can check it out live, 8 o'clock Central.
It's terrifying.
Right here. Yeah, that's really, ugh. Check it out. That gorgeous.
Oh. Look like raptors.
Yes. The Air Force 2.
She knows how to open doors.
She does. Which she really doesn't. She
Yeah.
closes them behind her. Now, joining us today for his first time on the show, a friend of mine. You can find his hot sauce. That's right. At hahahotsauce.com. Look at that. QB's got it right there. Check it out.
That's right.
Very funny comedian. Please
Very tasty.
welcome to the show. Also a writer for Bridget Fettesy's show, who unfortunately won't be on the roast tomorrow. She had to pull out, but he's here, and that's just as peachy. Please welcome.
He's wearing a peach shirt.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
That's why I said peachy.
Peachy Keen.
How are you, my friend?
Oh, living the dream, man. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure.
Bro, I tried your hot sauce. It slaps, dude.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
good.
Yeah, it's surprisingly good, made by a white comedian.
Yeah. You sure you don't have a little brown in you?
I mean, I wiped today.
Okay. Early?
Bidet, man. I got a bidet.
Oh, wow.
Adult.
You take a travel bidet? You have a travel one?
I could never do the travel bidet. I feel like I would miss.
I feel like we didn't put you in a hotel with a bidet.
No.
No, we're not that good.
No.
I mean, we'll give you a decent hotel. It was a
Get a
decent
water bottle
hotel?
with a popped hole.
There was
in it.
2-ply, not
Okay.
1-ply like I'm used to.
Really?
Mm-hmm. 2-ply. 2-ply.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got a
More
bidet
budget?
at that hotel that we're staying at, it's because the toilet's jacked up.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We try to do. Well, I think you're at a different hotel, but that's a different story altogether.
We'll talk.
We put you in separate places.
He's the
Anyway,
star of the show.
yeah. Like,
Welcome back.
and yeah. Also, here. You can see him with me September 12th through
right.
14th at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte, North Carolina, as well as October 5th in Lexington, Michigan at the Lexington Village Theater. Please welcome the man who just spoke too early, Derek Richards.
Sorry.
Ow.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
After getting the Tim Walls off of me, which sounds very inappropriate.
Was that you?
The smile was my favorite part.
You know, I love that you did his creepy, like...
Yeah.
It was just watching his speech at the DNC. I'm on the plane watching this, and I'm sure the people next to me are going, why are you watching this again?
Over and over.
This is a disaster the first time. I'm like, oh, God, okay.
Your method.
character study.
Yeah.
Gotta get his body language down. It's very feminine.
It's
Notice
very feminine and creepy, though.
Yeah, it's
I
unique.
enjoy it.
It's unique.
Beyond creepy.
I can appreciate a weird walk. You know,
I don't have a house.
is that true? Does he not have a house?
Correct. I believe he rents, which is
Okay,
fine.
well, hey,
'cause
you know.
it's with the party that wants to make everybody rent.
That's the
You
economy.
will own nothing.
Exactly.
Love it.
Like, look at me.
He lives in the governor's mansion.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, he himself doesn't have props.
No.
He's squatting.
I mean, kinda.
Pulling a Kevin Spacey.
He could be.
Oh,
It's too bad. But no, he could be the next VP. So, you know, enjoy
the
that.
funniest ticket ever, dude.
Dude, it's-
Kamala Harris and this dude.
Yeah. It's shit.
Okay, I know. Look, hey, it'll suck. You know, the economy's going to be even worse.
Oh, it's going to be
It's going to be
worse.
very funny. I
It's going
think
to be worse than that.
it's going to be very funny.
Oh, yeah.
We did share a hot dish recipe.
Really?
You familiar with hot dish?
No.
It's basically the most Minnesota thing. Like it's like a potato, cheese,
I'm in.
bacon. Like it's
Sounds
I'm
healthy.
in.
Oh yeah, it's like an artery clogging. Like you give it to people when people die.
Like last rides.
It's like a casserole type thing. It's
Okay.
a hot dish though.
I know of Minnesota and have been there many times, but I've never had hot
I've never heard this either.
It sounds just like the northern Michigan and Canadian. What's the French fry thing?
Oh,
Poutine.
Poutine. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hot dish is like a heart attack casserole.
That sounds great.
That's
to
the
eat
only
better,
thing I've
but
been
dang.
focused on.
Are there heavy people in Minnesota?
One or two.
No, not at all. That'll be
think I've
great
ever-
when he makes it a sanctuary state.
You've worked the
And
winter
all the
in
illegals
Minnesota.
What's that?
All the illegals come in there and he starts feeding them hot dish.
Yeah.
I'm going to fatten you up.
Hey,
What are the illegals coming down from Canada? Please warm us up.
I know, right?
Give us some
Oh, we're sending him up there.
Just
We need
bring
to get some of that hot
fentanyl
dish.
Hot dish.
That's right.
What a way to
What
get.
a- hey.
What a way to get all the illegals coming in from Texas to turn around and go back. Send them to Minnesota.
Oh,
What
yeah.
I put on that hot dish?
That's right. Ha ha hot sauce. That's the only reason I'm
Ha ha.
Well, they
hot
just
dish.
sent them to the Mall of America so they can, you know, push 5-year-olds off balconies.
So bad.
like Eric Clapton.
That's right.
Oh,
Is Eric Clapton part Somalian, or is that just a coincidence?
The soul had to come from
too
somewhere.
soon, man.
Yeah.
Too soon.
That's true. Oh, would I know your name if I saw you in heaven? That's the words. But I don't even know if he could talk yet. That's my favorite street joke.
He could crawl.
What's the difference between a bag of cocaine and a baby?
What's that?
Eric Clapton would never let a bag of cocaine fall out of a window.
Yeah.
It's one of the best, my favorite street joke.
It's solid.
It's also, if you can look it up and fact check it, it's
It's right.
accurate.
It is accurate.
Yeah.
I like you, Eric. Come on the show.
Apparently he was playing. I guess he wasn't there when it happened, though.
Oh, well, then,
He was out. and
who was there?
somebody who apparently thought they were watching a dog and threw a ball too far.
So let the cat play on the windowsill.
Like, why?
The window open.
Baby in New York.
With like no screen, I'm guessing.
I think it. No, I think that it was a
Hotel
balcony.
windows weren't safe back then.
No.
Hoping there was an I-beam that would like line up perfectly so the baby could walk across it to the next I-beam.
Yeah, you'd think.
They were trying to shoot an album cover.
Didn't turn out.
No. This one's gonna be called "I'm Back, Baby," and then you're like, we're gonna have to change the title.
No.
What sucks is the first 5 tight row shots worked perfectly. Just that last.
It was that one, you know?
last
All the
smush.
practice.
What was the Nirvana album cover? Nevermind with the baby in the water.
Yeah, with the
Yep.
paint. Yeah.
And did you hear that the adult version, the baby, as an adult, tried to sue?
Yeah.
Nirvana?
Yeah,
He was mad about it.
Yeah, he was for child exposure.
If he thinks he's upset, he should hear what happened to Kurt.
Yeah.
Like
that's
karma worked out in the end.
To Courtney.
Hey, quit your bitching.
And I was going to say, yeah. He was so angry his wife shot him in the face and pretended it was a suicide.
You think you're mad? Talk to Clapton's baby.
Oh, yeah. Well, he can't
Can't.
sue.
Exactly.
Unless you can sue from heaven where there's tears.
Lots of tears.
Yeah, you better put down a caution when wet sign up in heaven. There's a lot of tears.
I hope he was baptized or else that thing's just floating in purgatory.
That's too bad.
That's the Nirvana album cover. It's just Eric
Just that
Clapton's
baby.
kid floating in purgatory.
They got 2 in 1. They're like, we can still use this album cover.
I just think the kid was mad because his dick's still the same size. He never grew it. He never grew into his penis.
That's the expectation. They're like, we've seen it.
Your parents showed up in Hollywood and were like, do whatever you want with my naked baby. You're lucky it's just an album cover.
That's actually Pete Townsend's favorite album.
Oh, that's a shock. That's true. He loves looking at the cover for research.
Yeah.
Just staring at the album cover.
Inspiration.
Never heard the album.
Best album.
Just stares at the album cover.
This is Nirvana.
Yeah, he is a big fan.
Didn't they go back and like Photoshop the dick out?
They did, yeah, on T-shirts and stuff now.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm
if they
good.
do.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I don't.
I'm
well,
not.
Some artists.
Yeah, what if somebody's
pure.
real adamant about it?
Someone pissed off at that.
This country, we used to be a proper country where baby dicks could be on album covers.
Shouldn't touch art, man. It
Remember
needs to
when-
stay the same.
You remember the days when we respected the baby dick? It wasn't a perverted thing. We just
It
had
was on
lots
T-shirts.
Yeah, we just had lots of photos. You did actually have photos of you though, naked as a kid, that your parents would just like go to a,
Just in the wallet fold.
yeah, like you're just in but you're just like in the sink getting a bath. That was
you're just
fine.
poo bearing it.
Yeah.
The guy at Kinko's kept any of those. They're like,
I'm sure in
the time.
hindsight that there's plenty of people at the photo hut that were just like perfect.
The photo
perfect,
hut.
Yep.
Perfect.
They're trying to upload it in 56K mode. I'm like, come on.
I want to be rich. Hey, you got any more photos of your baby? What? I'm just wondering. What I was going to do today.
Downloading naked babies on dial-up.
Took forever.
I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
personal
Kid,
collection.
right?
I mean, it was just a smear.
I mean, you were one bad connection away from not going to jail. It's like, no, it was only the top half of the baby.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Look at it.
Look at it. It's just a
Didn't
pro.
upload the bottom.
I didn't even pull the weird rings off the sides of the paper yet. It can't be CP.
That's a data reference. Out there, you Gen Zs, you don't know.
Yeah, they don't know
I
anything.
don't know.
Well, Donald Trump got interviewed by Theo Vaughn.
Rat King.
Nice.
Yeah, and I got to say it was awesome.
That's really cool.
I really loved it.
I
Personally.
like Theo.
I'm gonna just be honest. Straight up, Donald. He's popping up on a lot of podcasts, and it turned out his son Barron was a fan of Theo. They ended up using Dana White to get him on the show.
Cool.
It's earlier when I looked, it was approaching 5 million viewers. It was actually a very good conversation. It was really nice to see somebody just talk to him and him respond almost like a grandfather.
This is the third time he's done this. He just did one with Elon. He did the Spaces on Elon on X.
Yeah.
And that had how many live viewers? It was like 2 million or almost live viewers concurrently. And then before that, he went on Aiden Ross, which is one of the largest streamers right now. He's doing an interesting campaign this round, and I think it's actually it's a good campaign to do because he's doing stuff that's relevant to the younger crowd. Things that it's not like I'm just doing ads on Fox News. I'm actually going to people that the younger generations care about and talking to them.
And he's talking to people like they're people. He's not. They're not just
and
asking
it's not like
him
a
stuff about
campaign
his
fakery.
Exactly.
He's campaigning like he's about to drop a crowd work special.
I hope he does.
That's true. But that is
Crowd
what-
work is fucking top notch.
It is pretty
though.
good though. Yeah.
Donald Trump's.
RFK though kind of did that though. He kind of blew up because of the podcast circuit.
That's true.
Which helped him.
I think
And,
he's pulling some.
Wow, that was that's the quickest way a picture's ever gotten on here.
Oh my god!
Who's in the booth today? oh, roasted. I wasn't really. Oh, don't be. I didn't realize that sounded as mean as it was meant to.
Oh, we're just kidding. She was
Oh,
just kidding.
Is she? Because she didn't say anything in my
No,
mic.
she's deadly quiet right now.
I know. I'm now I'm worried.
For those out in the crowd, we're talking about our technical director. Okay,
Not Kate. No, she's lovely. You saw her in our video. She does a great job.
She's great at directing us in directions and not getting us lost.
That's right. So Trump, he talked about the assassination, or the assassination attempt, obviously. Do we have a clip?
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, what's something you admire about each one of your sons?
Right on.
Well, Don is a hunter. He's a great, great hunter and knows everything about that world and guns and all. He was the first one that said, Dad, boy, you got lucky, because I didn't realize that 130 yards is actually very close in that parlance. And he said, you got lucky. He knew immediately when he saw that. He said, it's incredible, because that's considered a pretty close distance.
From how far the shooter was?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the guy wasn't a bad shooter, supposedly. He was a very disturbed guy, but he wasn't a bad shooter. And Eric, likewise, he loves the business. He loves real estate.
I don't think that's true. He did get kicked out of the rifle club.
No, that ended up being a rumor.
Really?
Yeah, it turned out, but
He was a good shooter.
yeah, but it turned well. I don't know if I call him a good shooter, but
Prior to everything leading up to, but then the moment of.
I mean, he got an ear. It's not the
Whiffed it.
worst shot. But I like the fact that he actually just said he was a very disturbed kid and kind of didn't just go at him like he'd really just.
Yes.
He has empathy for the guy that tried to kill him.
Yeah, this campaign is markedly different than the last one. Last one, it was wild. He was throwing out jabs all the time. He's being funny. This one, he's kind of playing it closer to the chest. Like the debate, he was not as aggressive as he was in previous debates. He was very like reserved, letting Joe Biden say retarded stuff. And then now he's kind of like this almost like grandfather figure, which is weird.
I like it though.
Yeah, I think
he learned a lot.
Everyone said that he needed to be more presidential, and I think he's doing that. He's kind of projecting that energy.
I think he learned a lot after being unhinged the last election, and now it's a little more toned down.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
I like the unhinged too.
I just want to know who got Theo Vaughn in a suit jacket.
I know, right?
I love Theo. I think
Theo's
he's
fantastic.
hilarious.
He is a great guy, but
One of the
that
best
is
comics, but it looks like he's going to court.
yes, he is literally showing up for his probation hearing.
It's probably it's the second time he's worn one. That's what I love about Theo is when he's talking about his economy, like what he adds in. He's like, my cousin got a boat. That's what's great about Theo. Is he's just unapologetically that.
I wish it was.
Yeah, he does look like
camouflage,
he looks like he's on the stand on court TV.
He does.
Over a high school rape trial.
Like he wasn't the one. He was like buddies with the guy. He's like, look, man, we just
That's what I mean, yeah.
we
Character
stole
witness.
parking meters together. I don't really know the
great
man.
guy.
Yeah, look, I didn't. Look, he would come to parties with us and buy us beer. I didn't know him personally. Nothing. He seemed cool.
Look, I introduced him to the girl, but I didn't know what would happen after that.
Yeah, like she was my friend.
I liked her. She was a cheerleader.
She's drunk. He's drunk. Things happen.
Well, which brings me to he was teaching Trump about cocaine, which I enjoy because he's a recovering cocaine addict. And here we go.
How did
No, I would just do cocaine. That was really, yeah. So not just, yeah.
Yes.
And it was,
that's down and dirty, right?
yeah. And it was, yeah.
But you don't anymore?
No, I don't do it anymore, man. And I'm not doing
Is it too much? Too much to handle?
Some of the stuff started to get a real rattle in it too. I don't know where we were even getting it from in this country, but yeah, it started to make me feel like I was a mechanic or something.
So the thing you go back to then is alcohol for the most part.
Right, yeah, but what I want probably is cocaine, but I know that if I have a drink, then it'll be like, okay, well, I had a drink, then I can do this.
Is cocaine a stronger?
He doesn't know.
No, he's never done a drug
So you're way up with
or
cocaine.
smoked a cigarette or drank a beer. No, I
Mr.
believe him.
Businessman in the
Never.
80s. Come on.
Ritallin's legal, so
Unbelievable.
No, I believe him. He goes he goes into a story about his older brother Fred, who was an alcoholic, and what he had to deal with when he was young, and how he saw his brother, and his brother's whole lesson to him was like, don't become an alcoholic and a drug addict, and that's what Fred was, his older brother. And he gets into it, like his empathy for drug addicts it's amazing actually. And what he talked about was dealing with the hospitals and the bill he passed, where it's like, okay, why does a CAT scan here cost $6,000 but over here $600? And he was trying to make it so you could figure out which one was which, so you could actually deduct your price down to what was fair. Like what he's done for addicts and for hospitals and tried to do with healthcare reform is astonishing. and I don't think he gets the credit he deserves.
I've never
but
heard that.
I never heard it
That's
either.
Yeah, he has immense empathy for drug addicts, and in here he really shows how much he does. No, I believe him. He just says he's never drank alcohol, he's never smoked a cigarette, but he's
I
like,
find that wild because he was like the businessman in the 80s.
that's what he said. But he goes, but I don't worry about that. That's not in my world because I never wanted to be like
He's like kept all that.
He loved his
away.
brother, but he didn't want to become his brother because he would his brother would go missing for several days. Like all these things would happen to him when he was young, so he only had bad experiences when dealing with alcoholism.
That makes sense.
That's usually the way it goes. It's like you either stay away from it or you become it. There's no like real in between. Like people with alcoholism and
growing up in a family like that kind of a
it's like
situation.
you either lean in or you stay away from it.
Right.
So
Yeah, that absolutely is it. I mean, I think it's the same, if it's your parents, you're either going to be the complete opposite or you're going to be in like Al-Anon or you're going, or you're just going to go down the exact same rabbit hole.
Dave, that sounds like a bad habit.
Well, how do you break bad habits?
With Fume.
What?
It's our sponsor for today. We're paying bills. Fume. It's a. You have Fume?
I have it in
Angela,
my
and you've
purse
tried it.
actually right now. Yeah.
It's like a fidget. They advertise it as a fidget because you can you have some what are those things? What's those things?
Joint rolling machines?
No, you've got things with your hands that you want to
Yeah,
do.
you're-
You want to
Like
do things.
oral fixations and different
Fixations
things.
with your hands and your mouth, and you can do that with these. It has no smoke. It's all air.
It's
Really?
flavored air,
It's
yeah.
flavored air.
So it's just good. It's just for you. Like you're not going to get poisoned like you would with your, say, other contraptions.
Other things that people do that are bad habits that could possibly cause harm. This causes no harm.
Well, now how in the heavens can they get such a contraption to help them quit their supposed horrible addiction?
They could go to tryfume.com and use promo code NORMAL.
Normal?
What? How much does that get off?
Well, it actually it gets you a gift with your journey pack,
That's
which is
even
the
better.
starter. Yeah, it's
Ooh,
pretty cool.
you get a free gift.
we like a
Look
gift.
at that.
Oh, we love a gift.
We love gifts. Love gifts.
For a
please do
limited
that.
time, use the code NORMAL to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfum.com. And use code NORMAL to get a free gift with
Look
your
at those
order
flavors.
today.
White cranberry.
And if you are somebody
Yep.
that needs to drop a bad habit, I highly
Superior.
recommend
Yep.
from experience.
Anecdotal evidence from the crowd out there.
Yep. And, so try it. And also, if you're trying to be a better person, why not give Lumen a try? Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. It's a device that measures your metabolism through your breath. And on the app, it lets you know if you're burning fat or carbs and gives you tailored guidance to improve your nutrition, workout, and even stress management.
Wow.
Like I put mine on and my stress is high.
How does it work, Dave? How does it work?
Look, Lumen, like I said, it measures your metabolism. It measures in just a single breath. And now that can help you lose weight. So if you want to lose weight, kind of realize where you are on the health scale.
Yeah.
Health. I almost said health.
Health.
Health. If you want to lose weight on the
Tim's
health
running off
scale,
All right, Tim Waltz.
get yourself fixed. Lumen. Just go to Lumen. Go to
Percent off. Look at that.
Lumen.com.
Oh, no, 15.
15% off.
Oh, it's even better.
Lumen.me/normal. And you're going to get 15% off your Lumen. That's LUMEN.me/normal for 15% off that purchase.
It's like a breathalyzer for your heart.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And for the ladies out there, do you know it can help you
Whoa,
like
whoa.
there are
Whoa,
some
whoa,
ladies
whoa.
that watch this show. It can help you like track your cycle, and it'll let you know when you're going to start menopause.
Your bicycle?
Yeah,
What kind of air are you blowing into it then?
air from your lips.
Yes, it's a Queef Lumen.
Oh, they're telling me they've actively canceled their sponsorship of our show.
No, but she's right though. That helps. I think that's funny. That what?
that's
Are you
good.
mad
Yeah,
about
that's
that?
fine.
I've actually used a Lumen before. I didn't know they were your sponsor.
We were talking about this.
And as an ADD person, it's a very tactile way to keep track of what you're eating. And they offer like meal plans and stuff like that, so you can kind of get suggestions on what to eat. It's really affordable way to get like a nutritionist in your pocket.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
Why would you, as a guy, not want to buy that for your woman?
yeah.
It's telling you when the cycle's coming.
That's true.
Information you should know.
That's like getting a playbook for the other team.
That's true. That's like knowing when they're gonna bomb you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Get it, guys. There's no reason not to. Lumen.
Christmas is
15%.
coming up.
Oh yeah, Christmas.
Get it.
Right, and think about how much you're going to be eating during Christmas.
A lot.
Yeah.
All of the holiday seasons.
A lot of carbs.
All right.
Halloween candy.
A lot of hot dish.
All right, let's move on. Angela
Before
just said that in my ear.
We got somewhere to go.
All right. Also, we did miss the one part, though. Trump talking about Kamala. I did want to play that.
Oh, yes.
She's welcome to come on. I would love to get to talk to her.
I'm sure she'd be very exciting. Actually, you could make her exciting, probably.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody said she's a good roller skater. That's what I heard, which is crazy.
That's about it.
I like it. Yeah.
I really would like to see her in an interview where she has to answer questions as honestly as he did and as quickly as he didn't hesitate. Everything he said, it was just quickly. What did you think?
I think both of them should have a skate off, like a derby.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, let's bring back when we used
Roller
to
derby-esque?
make candidates go to war against each other.
Yeah.
Like telling me Kamala versus Trump on roller skates and a derby wouldn't be exciting.
it would be.
That's like that Battle of the Network Stars from years ago.
Yes.
Gabe Kaplan against Robert Conrad.
That's right. Well, not my generation, but you're 160.
Was it black and white?
According to a device that I blew into,
this over
it
the
told me I was
radio?
160.
They used to
Back to CBS on the radio. The celebrities.
You know.
Mark Gable.
When the hit show Welcome Back Kotter staged against Little House on the Prairie. There's Kojak on that team.
Prime time.
Yes, all of Derek's favorite shows.
Telly Savalas and
Get on one of the 3 channels that are out right now.
There he is, James Gardner, star of the Rockford Files.
real big on
He's
the
not
top.
afraid of getting wet.
Ted Lang from The Love Boat
Ted
versus,
McGinley from the later Love Boat.
versus
Rebecca De Mornay.
Hal Linden from Barney Miller.
Yes, yes, that old. It's when there were just 2 shows.
Yes,
Yeah, it's just Andy Griffith
that's it.
and the other one. Mm-hmm. Don Knotts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on Andy Griffith.
Don Knotts was on Andy Griffith.
Yes.
And then later
Did he
he
have his own
was
show?
on Three's Company.
Then he opened up that Knott's Berry Farm.
That's right.
He
And then he
opened that?
started Slipknot.
I was like, what?
See, if you
You
say
got me.
anything with enough confidence,
You said that with so much authority. I'm like,
You should be a
all right,
politician.
cool. You know some stuff. All right.
You know your politics.
born salesman.
Yeah.
I've just dated a lot of roller derby chicks that look like lesbians.
Oh, that's cool. So you have a type.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a time.
That's why he wants to see Kamala on skate.
Like those thick
right.
thighs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
They're like Juliette Lewis, though. There's just something very attractive about that.
Yeah, someone that'll crack your head like a walnut.
Yeah,
a
like
little
somebody's
danger.
like, yeah, you're covered in tat. All right. Staring at one.
She's about to crack
Gonna
it.
crack
like
your
a-
head like a
like-
walnut.
Like a damaged girl covered in tattoos.
Yeah, the spooky chick with all the, you know,
You know.
She's right behind you.
As we're saying this, like, oh,
she's right back. Get stabbed.
I warned you about her. Did you know she skates? No. Do you skate?
Yeah.
Oh, can you roller skate?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
I wanted to do roller derby,
We should
but I'm kind of
derby.
yeah.
Guys,
I'll do roller derby.
Let's do it.
we're coming up with ideas every
Who's down? You
episode
want to do
now.
it?
I'm down.
I love your attitude.
Be great.
We know why he's down.
Well, yeah, he's secretly a lesbian, but
Just let me sniff the skates after. That's all I want.
you just keep applying to work at different skate lands. What are you doing? You're like, you know what I'm doing. It's why anyone would work here.
Yeah, just one for the skate, one for me. Just nothing. Nothing.
Can you please stop masturbating into the skates? And you're like, no. What?
I clearly have a picture. Have a problem.
They'll fly off the girls if I stop.
It's traction.
Contacted my references. You know what I do.
Semen is a natural adhesive.
I've been kicked out of so many shoe stores. Aren't you wondering why I'm a sex offender, but I'm allowed near kids? It's because
I'm
I'm just all
2024's Al Bundy, goddamn.
What's great is he didn't have a fetish. He just hated fat women.
That was the best.
That was the best. Every day coming in and complaining.
Compilation video of him
Oh, yeah.
slamming
Oh, just telling
all
them
these
that they-
large women that came in there. Oh my God, that was so
calling them
shit.
like big as planets.
Or just, yeah.
What was
yeah. Well, I remember one time he said,
What did you say again?
He goes, Peg, there was a woman who came in so fat today that there were 6 other fat women orbiting around her. And then when you would go to the store, it would be all like giant women. Like they didn't, like that was the role you went out to audition for.
Well, speaking of in orbit, queer nukes.
Queer nukes.
What does that even mean?
Yes.
Nukes go into orbit?
Queer nukes.
No, I just-
we should have
I-
had a stinger for that.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I did. This story makes zero sense to me.
A ring stick.
I actually don't understand it either. I just know it was all over Twitter today, X today, and it's called Queer Nukes, and it's a nuclear national security official inside the Biden-Harris Department of Energy once wrote that queering nuclear weapons and diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives would strengthen security. So I guess if they made the nukes gayer, it would help.
What is it about, like intrinsically, about a queer person that benefits nuclear science?
What's the difference between queer and gay?
Well, it used to mean odd.
What is
Well, I know it used to mean there, like an inquiry.
I think
gay
queer
is specific,
Or what you
right?
called somebody
Or is it
before
not
you-
specific?
I think queer is kind of an all-encompassing.
Before you smeared them.
Like,
All of the spectrum.
yeah, it's a spectrum and it's kind of an
That's,
umbrella.
that's autism.
So, yeah, I think you're talking autism.
Oh,
I don't know if
I mean, there's a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
Not to say that all autists.
It's going to be about
are gay.
5 years before I could be like, so I was fucking this autistic chick, and you don't think I'm a monster.
And she's like, no, I was queer. I'm on the spectrum
Damn it.
of,
Mix that up.
yeah.
So are we dressing the nukes up queer, or when they land, it makes everybody queer?
I don't know. Maybe
Ooh,
the
queer new.
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
The fallout of
I
that.
think they've been testing them out for a while.
Drop them
Yes,
on Gaza.
yes, they have.
That's,
It's
I
like
know how to end this war. Just make them all gay.
oh, can you? I think it
a
works.
big rainbow over it.
Yeah, then finally queers for Palestine will make sense.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the people over there too, they are gay.
Ooh, and they're falling.
But then, yeah, they don't. They just don't want to. They don't want to come out of the. What is it?
Bunker.
Cave.
Yeah.
Cave.
Burnt. Burnt burqa.
Yes.
I don't know. Out of the Bert, their friend Bert.
I'll tell you what, that neighborhood would get gentrified over there.
Sure.
Oh, for sure.
Coffee shops
Yeah, a lot of
everywhere.
artisanal bread shops.
I don't think they don't think they drink coffee. I think it's against their god.
No.
I'm
What?
pretty sure.
Once you queer, once you queer
don't
bomb
think
it,
that's a
all
thing.
bets are off.
Hey, I'm just guessing here.
I want hand rolls.
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah. You can really add value to a neighborhood by gaying it up.
I think we've
Yes, you can.
Really, they clean
Nail
up
in the
the
head.
neighborhood for sure.
All of a sudden, people want to start visiting, all kinds of parts of Israel / Palestine,
Yeah,
whatever that is.
it's all pretty similar.
Yeah. We're going to Iran, hun. It's gay now.
It's gay.
Wow.
Cleaned up.
That means they won't kill the kid.
The show tunes.
Anyway,
Show tune.
according to
Yeah, there was it. Like, she's on fire today.
she's good.
Yeah, she's good.
Well, it's a I don't know how to say this name. Why don't we just hire anybody named Bob anymore? Sania Nier, appointed as a special assistant to the DOE's National Nuclear Security Administration in February, wrote in a co-authored June 2023 article that queer theory informs the struggle for nuclear justice and disarmament. And that queer theory helps us not only see the bad of a world with nuclear weapons, but also imagine the good of a world without them. So you would probably have to be gay to understand that you don't want to be nuked. In a separate April 2023 paper, she argued that diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives can serve as a tool to strengthen nuclear security, because also to protect you from nukes, you'd like to be gay. Equity and inclusion for queer people is not just a box-licking exercise in ethics and social justice. It is also essential for creating effective I can't even read this without getting...
Not a single actual detail of what any of that means.
That's what I
It's
don't
like
get.
buzzword.
It says discrimination against queer people can undermine nuclear security and increase nuclear risk. I don't understand if that's true.
How?
And queer theory can help Well, yeah, because they're not having a big party in there.
What is queer theory? Explain.
Thank you. I was just going to ask that.
Explain, please.
What is queer
Queer theory can help change how nuclear practitioners, experts, and public think about nuclear How?
What is
queer
it?
theory?
How did this report get written? Somehow said in an office with an authoritative figure, and they went, "Oh yeah, we should release this."
Because
Missed a real opportunity to call it nuclear.
yeah,
Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear.
So queer theory is a critical theory that examines and critiques society's definitions of gender and sexuality.
Still sounds like nothing.
so how does that help
nothing.
with nuclear weapons?
Nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons.
Is that
Except for the catchphrase. That's pretty good.
I don't understand.
It just sounds like someone with a cleft palate saying nuclear.
You read this and it sounds
my-
like the fallout happened before the bomb.
Yeah,
How does the bomb identify?
right. In what way would this help?
In kilojoules.
Would you do something else with the nuclear technology? What would you do?
I mean, I would ride one of them, first of all.
Well, I think that's a given.
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah,
The only way that they can be is if they're ridden in.
you have to ride one in.
To ride one in.
Yeah, you can't just
Just
use
stirrups.
some remote.
No.
No.
Saddle up on the nuke.
Who's going to tell Kim
Beyonce
Jong-un?
released a country album. I'm just saying all signs have been pointing in this direction.
No, you put on you dress like Al Pacino in Cruisin', and you hop on that nuke, and you ride it into a better tomorrow.
Please, assless chaps.
There's what? Yeah,
We're
so
not going back.
We're not going back.
Going back.
Back to those.
Put on a satin cheerleader jacket and Larry Bird era shorts.
I bet if you asked any gay guy what he would prefer, a heterosexual or homosexual gun, if there was just no explaining it, what do you think he'd say?
Hetero.
I would assume a heterosexual weapon.
Yeah.
Don't care who the people.
mean,
I just
I'm
put the
confused
best engineers on it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Well, the best engineer could be a homosexual, which is perfectly fine. But I'm sorry,
Is a
queer.
homosexual gun two guns just like pointing at each other?
Yes.
And they don't. Their
They're
bullet
space
doesn't go
docking.
anywhere.
Well, no, it's a gun that just goes in your asshole. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Did you know gun lube is a very popular item?
Is it?
Yeah, gun lube. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who relapsed and ended up going to rehab, and then his friends, we had to go clean out his house and get the gun lube. He was a gay dude.
It seems like it's just popular at your friend's house.
No. I mean, dude.
I don't even think this is your friend.
No, he is.
When did you relapse, Dave?
Not me.
No, please tell us.
No. Like, he shoots guns all the time.
Trust me.
He's the most American man I know. My buddy Garrett, he sends me memes that just say sucking cocks and busting Glocks.
Oh, yeah. No, there's tons of gay people that love guns. There's no doubt about it.
100%.
Yeah. I was never.
Universal.
I was joking. I would never insinuate that a homosexual, queer, doesn't know how to use a gun.
They're good.
They only know how to shoot guns and assholes per day.
Yeah, exactly. From my ignorant statement, I'm aware of the fact.
No headshots here.
Yeah.
Oh, all headshots.
Mouth shots,
Well,
maybe.
it could be.
Mouth shots, back shots.
ATM. I mean, it could go either way. You can threaten them in the mouth and put in and then back.
Just
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. This is a gay
You don't know
gun.
what hole I'm shooting in.
You just know that wherever I'm going to put a hole, there's already a hole because it's a gay gun.
We'll make more holes.
every shell is hollow point.
We'll make more.
Well, speaking of
Speaking of more holes.
speaking of more holes and hollow points,
Of course.
as that was a hollow point to interrupt us from telling you about Miracle Made.
That's right.
Miracle Made is a fine sheet, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
The finest.
Yes. Have you used them?
Yes.
Of course.
You have.
I know. When it's hot outside.
Oh,
It's always hot in Texas.
it is.
It is
Always hot in Vegas.
It is always hot in Vegas.
Yes, it is.
Great to just snuggle up with a nice.
But it's a dry
sheet.
Those sheets are amazing.
Yeah. I hate that. So dry.
NASA-inspired silver lace sheets.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
He's enjoying the memory of his Miracle Made
taking a
sheet.
Yeah, it sucks that I'm not home right now. Just not.
I love them.
They're great.
And if you go to trymiracle.com/normal, you can love them too. Mm-hmm. That's right. They're self-cleaning. Did you know that?
For less money, too.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not expensive.
No.
You can give them as a gift and pretend they were because they feel like a 5-star luxury hotel sheet, but you didn't pay that price, did you?
No, you did not.
The only price you paid is your nice, cool body sleeping in them.
That's right. And if you bought them as a gift, you could get 3 free towels and keep the towels.
Oh, you could?
You can. We've told you a lot, so you know about them, but don't tell anybody else.
So you're going to get
Give the
40% off,
keep the
say,
towels.
Yeah.
and 3 free towels?
Oh, yeah.
And then an extra 20% off
On
of
top.
that if you use code NORMAL.
Get out of town.
That's so much savings.
Bargain.
I've never seen so much savings in all my day.
Never.
Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/normal and use code NORMAL to claim your free 3-piece towel set, like Garrett said, and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/normal and treat yourself.
Save a bunch of dough.
That's right.
You can save a lot.
You can save a lot of money.
I enjoy those sheets a lot.
Get some
And I
free
enjoy the towels, and I enjoy...
What about whiskey?
You know what? I do love whiskey.
Maybe a little bit too much.
I just can't have any anymore.
That's a
I
shame.
can.
That is a shame because
I'm a real Fred Trump about my whiskey.
Oh, yeah. A little bit too hard.
Crippled alcoholism. Crippling alcoholism.
That's unfortunate because you can never have some of this Flying Aces
No.
whiskey, which is delicious. Derek,
It is delicious.
as I tell him all the
It is
time.
a very, very good.
I tell them all the time, get it. And if you order, you can get free shipping.
Yep.
Right there. Look at that.
You can go to
FlyingSpirits.com.
flyingacesspirits.com and use code America. Get free shipping, and they donate the cost of the shipping to vets and
That's right.
families of it. It's awesome.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it actually goes to giving
Scholarships for
scholarships, to the families of veterans and first responders.
While you're
So-
knocking it back, you can feel good about yourself because you did something good.
Yeah. So you've earned that glass.
That's right.
Earned it.
Keep the shakes away and support your country.
Correct.
That's right.
That's how I was.
And this show. You're supporting this show, so thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. So use that
Gotta pay the
code.
bills.
You're supporting veterans who deserve it. And they deserve
And getting a very good whiskey.
Yeah.
Same time.
Very, very
And
smooth.
Derek knows good whiskey. He's a drunk.
You see, I don't even try to combat that anymore.
I know.
Like, yeah.
The only
Well, I
reason
mean
he
it
comes
with
on the
love.
show.
Exactly. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm
Just
like,
here
I
to
know.
take Dave's America whiskey.
That's right.
That's right. Code America.
Look, if I could be a drunk, I would be. But you've seen me drunk.
Yes, I have.
It goes south.
It's entertaining for a while.
Yeah. And then I go to my dark place.
It's like the first hill on a big roller coaster. You're like, this is fun. And then all of a sudden you go, oh, this keeps spinning.
And then you realize the roller coaster's broken.
Yes. Then you realize you see people flying out.
Yeah. And
Like, oh, this is where it goes.
turns out the
Gotcha.
roller coaster was molested. All right. So we can talk a bit about...
Just trying to think technically, how do you molest a roller coaster?
Well, it's not important. Your uncle. 9 years for chicken theft. Let's talk about this.
Oh my God, I've been waiting so long.
Do you guys like chicken?
I love chicken.
Love chicken.
I don't know why we even went to you.
Don't even ask me. You know.
So chicken.
Love chicken.
You put hot sauce on it?
Oh yeah, you would.
Hot sauce.
Oh, some
everybody. Yeah, that's
chicken
right.
wings.
Goes good on chicken.
Go to hot sauce.
You're stealing from children in your community. Number one hot sauce to put on that free chicken.
That's right.
A former food distributor in a city that I forgot to look up.
You say it's Harvey, Illinois.
Was it Harvey, Illinois?
That's where I was. I was born in Harvey, Illinois. And
Oh, were
I'm
you
like, this
really?
Tracks.
Let's go. I believe it was Illinois, to be honest with you. I just don't know what district.
I was going to guess Chicago area.
South side of Chicago, we're big on chicken out there.
You guys are big on everything out there.
Yeah, real big people.
You're like Leroy Brown.
bad.
Yeah, Leroy Chicken. Mm-hmm. And I say, I want to sound like Foghorn Leghorn.
I say.
I say.
Big on chicken, boy.
If we're going to talk about chicken, you got to talk
chicken
like
boy.
chicken.
Come on.
Come on, is a chicken. A former food service director for the suburban school district pled guilty to stealing $1.5 million worth of chicken wings over a 19-month period. 66-year-old Vera Liddell, Mike Lindell's sister, who worked for the Harvey School District 152 for more than 10 years, has been sentenced to 9 years in prison.
Do we know what this lady looks like?
I mean, yes.
Just picture what you
Vera?
think she looks like,
Yeah,
and that's
it's
what
not
she looks like.
Okay.
I didn't include
picture
the
Mike
picture on
Lindell,
purpose.
and then do not picture Mike Lindell.
She looks a lot like the mayor of Chicago did.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Lori Lightfoot.
Yeah, she looks
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
lot
but
like Lori
just
Lightfoot.
comfier.
No, she's
Full of
actually.
wings?
You can tell that she was definitely a middleman.
Oh.
These were not for her own. She was not getting high on her own supply.
She was
Chicken
backdooring
trafficking.
Harold's famous chicken.
Yeah, she was simply trafficking chicken to a whole. She was probably taking this chicken and selling it to different chicken
It's a
places.
chicken black market.
It is.
Probably.
There is a lot of great chicken spots on the south side of Chicago.
Really?
And I think that's
Sharks, JJ's, Harold's.
I heard
and she
Lou,
supplies them all. At least did.
Lou looked into it yesterday, and he said that they weren't even allowed to eat chicken wings at the school.
No.
So the chicken wasn't at all even
School
pretended
lunches
to
are
be for the kids.
dismal.
It went straight
true?
to
Yeah, they're choking hazard.
because
That
they're
makes
choking
sense.
hazard. It went straight to the black
Because of the
market.
bones.
And then they
Yeah.
could never find the chicken. Like,
Yeah, they still haven't found it.
they
It's
don't
a
know where
mystery,
it
dude.
is.
Vera.
Right here.
Vera, it's the one lady who's black. They're like-
I don't know what you're talking about.
she's like, could you not?
I mean, you're right.
Why would you look at me?
Probably why she got away with it for so long. They're like, how do
We
we
can't call her out on
how do
it.
we broach this topic?
It went to the black market, literally.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Directly to.
They're trying to figure out like who they're gonna hire that can then ask her.
Some of those commercials were fantastic. She was supplying Moo and Oink.
Oh yeah.
Moo and Oink was a butcher's on the south side. Yeah, they would do these local commercials where they would get the workers to dress up in like a cow and a pig costume.
Fantastic.
And the end of the commercial would be like Moo and Oink, like a
We used
ghost.
to have a real country. You know,
Those were
so
good
disappointed.
days.
Anybody who's watching and listening, and you're from Chicago, you've heard that. It's 100% a real
Moo
place.
and Oink. I
Moo and
love
Oink.
that.
I've heard it every time I have a threesome. Now, Lindell was responsible for placing orders with Gordon Food Services, a main supplier for the district. And while she did place orders, so she placed the orders and billed the district from July 2020 to February 2022, and it was revealed she kept the food. So she was like, also chicken wings.
She's like tick tick tick.
$300,000 over the budget of the school.
So she's spending extra money.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
300
impressive.
And I mean, she did 1.5 million worth of chicken wings.
It's a lot.
And so 300,000 over the budget every year. And they were like, it's all right if you went a little bit over. Is it on anything specific? And they were like, I don't know. It's like a great deal of chicken wings that the kids don't eat.
Flats or drums?
Well, I mean, if it's chicken wings, like she said, it's a choking hazard. I mean, if they were dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, she might have gotten away with it.
If you're stealing that much chicken, it's flats. You're going for the premium.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to have
It's
balls.
the smart stack too, because they snack. They stack.
Pull them.
I'll tell you who's not a chicken, her. I said it.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about this. 9 years?
9 years in the big house.
How about no?
Why 9?
How about 2 weeks and some community service for a while? There's people that molested kids in the same school that are
Yes.
getting out after 2 months. It's true.
It's true.
What
it
a-
really
that-
is.
come
It's really-
on.
It's really messed up.
9 years because for 10 years she was stealing chicken wings.
Yeah.
She didn't, I mean, either give her the chicken wing sentence or don't.
She pled guilty. She's like, look,
19 months. It was only 19 months.
those kids might have
Stealing
went
chicken.
hungry, but I didn't fuck them.
Yeah, and they were like, and the judge is like, well, I did.
9 years.
9 years.
I'm powerful. Yeah,
She was the white boy Rick example of stolen chicken
she
wings.
really was.
White boy for
That's a
really was.
Why is this not a sketch?
Who's from
You
Detroit?
can loot stores, burn down a city,
Yeah.
and you steal some chicken nuggets in what I think is a very
No,
good.
those weren't
That
nuggets.
was a smart.
No, you
Sorry.
get, yeah, you
Those
can,
were
you can loot
bone-in
stores and
wings.
burn down the
Bone-in.
city.
How dare you?
Superior.
Bone and wings.
Yes.
Vera's credibility is on the line. She went bone in.
You can loot stores, you can burn down cities. You can have, I don't know, a presidential candidate start a fund to help have you not go to jail.
Yeah, she didn't bone in those kids.
So.
That's right. You're right. That's all that matters.
I think she should get out earlier. That's a ridiculous jail.
She's
sentence.
going to get out 2 years good behavior.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be cooking.
She's bribing them with chicken.
Oh yeah.
She got an extra chicken store.
I mean, she might have a warehouse somewhere with just some
Absolutely.
chicken left in it. This is a lot of chicken.
that's a lot of chicken.
She's got to oversee
It's an assload of
safe deposit box.
See, you can't get greedy. It's not with money or chicken wings because there's just a point where you go, we're at 1.4 million. Do we keep going? Do we want that
This is
1.5?
Breaking Bad, but with chicken.
Yeah, and that's just
Where's the chicken wings?
This is 1.5 million worth of them. That's not what she flipped them for on the street once they were cut.
Yeah. cut with some ha 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 sauce.
That's right.
That's right.
Just take your stolen chicken and spice it up.
Oh yeah.
At least scatter it. Order like a bunch of blue cheese or some carrot sticks
Or ranch if you're a
celery
communist.
or ranch, whatever.
Yeah, if you're a dirty communist.
You don't like ranch? You're against the
On
ranch?
wings, blue cheese. I'm an adult.
Yes.
Yeah, blue cheese.
I don't-
If you're a kid, it's
I don't mind either.
acceptable.
I don't mind either.
If you're a kid or you have an unrefined palate,
The only way I'm eating ranch
fine, you
on
were
chicken
homeschooled.
wings is if that's all they have.
It's fine. You're homeschooled. I like how you said that.
Dare you?
I'm just not a
I like how you said that so matter of fact.
I'm gonna take away your
Fine.
quarter
I was
black.
completely kidding.
You are zero.
Oh, please. I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay. They like the ranch.
Oh, I know a lot of people like ranch.
A lot of people.
Have you seen the world? Yeah.
Hey.
What do you mean by people?
Those people.
They them people.
I guess you can kind of say that.
Yeah. I can.
Actually, I don't think black people are the ranch problem. That is a white, fat ass problem.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Ranch flavored Mountain Dew.
I don't mind either. If the waiter comes up and is like, "Oh, we only have ranch," or "Oh, we only have blue cheese," I'm like, "All right."
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to fight a waiter about it.
Yeah.
I will.
I've seen you. This man makes his own hot sauce.
Yeah, he knows.
I keep one on me. I keep that thing on me.
Yeah,
Roast his own beans too.
I do.
he does.
Yeah.
Beans.
I remember the first time he asked, "Do you mind if I sell hot sauce?" And I was like, "What?"
Excuse me.
And then he's like, "No, I make my own hot sauce for real." And then I had it, and it was delightful. And I was like, "You can sell that anywhere near me."
The first time I went on the road, I was respectful and asked the headliner, who was just some fucking road hack that played guitar music.
Derek is right there.
I looked right at him.
Play
when I said
guitar.
it.
Suck it.
He couldn't remember. He's like, "We worked together before. I remember your face." I'm like, "Oh yeah, you do." You wanted me to sell you USBs of your musical comedy, Derek.
Yes, exactly.
No, and the headliner laughed at me. He's like, "You make hot sauce?" And then I outsold him.
Bro,
And by the end of the
taste it.
weekend, he's like, "Can I put some of my USBs of my comedy?" I'm like, "Sure, you can put them there." Just wiped them off the table. It's like,
Oh,
That's hilarious.
is this man's name Michael?
no.
Okay. But you know.
It's a very specific weird name. That's
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know if he stole a closer of Carrot Tops and still does it. Anyway,
a little inside base.
you know what? I want to thank you all for watching. You look like you're going to kill me. Are you all right?
No, I'm fine. Why?
I don't think you're a guitar comic.
You guys got a show.
I would never. The only guitar comic that's acceptable, by the way, is Adam Sandler. Everybody else needs to cool it.
And Henry Phillips, come on.
Henry Phillips is awesome.
That's right.
Pat Godwin is good too.
That Godwin is good. We can also do. We can also do. Bo Burnham is obviously a talent.
Oh yes.
He doesn't play guitar
Piano
though.
comic.
Does he only do piano?
Piano.
But I think
he
he
did
does.
a
I mean,
little
I
bit
wouldn't
guitar.
put it past him to be good at that.
Wow.
I like
Dimitri
Bo
Martin
back in-
plays-
Dimitri Martin. I like
He's
Dimitri
also
Martin as
very
well.
good.
Piano.
Yeah, Bo Burnham back in the day when he was just a YouTuber. I watched him way back then.
Well, he doesn't tour anymore. It gives
Yeah.
him anxiety.
Tired.
Yeah, that dude's an artist.
Well, he was like 16 when I was like 21 in clubs. So
Making
he's
videos
He
for
was
his
killing
brother.
it.
Oh yeah, he was like the first one of the first people that exploded next to Russell Peters
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
and Dane Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to thank Dave. You can get his hot sauce at haha
Hot sauce.
sauce. Say it. Why don't you say it?
HaHaHotSauce.com.
Right there on the screen.
That's Dave Yates, and check him out on his various socials.
Yeah, Yates comedy on everything.
Also, Derek has joined us. You may know him from the earlier sketch where he played that lunatic Tim Waltz. Derek, where can we find you?
September 12th through 14 with you at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then October 5th at the Lexington Village Theater in Lexington, Michigan. DerekRichards.com is my website.
I'll be at the Des Moines Funny Bone this weekend, and then next weekend I will be at the Comedy Mothership,
Heck yeah.
where I believe 3 of the 5 shows are sold out. So
Right.
get your tickets.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
is there anything you'd like to plug?
I actually do. I have a new channel coming out. It is Nega Garrett, N-E-G-A Garrett. It's negative, but it's like the inverse. It used to be my 3/4 white channel, but then I renamed it. I'm releasing some content over there, man on the street stuff, fun editing projects that I'm doing. So check that out. Gonna release it on Friday.
I can't wait to tell people the name of that.
Right. Exactly.
Check it out. It's Nega Garrett.
Every time you say about Garrett's channel, you have to
negas.
look this way.
Yeah, in that way.
Nega.
And then tell the guy I'm talking to is black.
Hey, I'm not racist, but this new channel.
I'm telling you.
I passed it by Flawed. Flawed said it was all right.
Did he?
You can't call your channel anything anymore.
In
I
this
know.
world.
I feel as long as we promote them, they'll let us. And that brings us to the end of the world. Taco Bell is bringing back fan favorites from the menus. Oh, let me redo that.
Oh.
We don't have to actually edit it or anything.
Thank
Let me
God.
just say
do
it. You don't have to edit it, Angela.
Well, I do a bad job sometimes.
Well, last night you just didn't.
Well, I did, but then I messed up.
Wait,
There's me saying, please edit this out like twice.
I did. I thought I did, and then it undid.
You
It's
didn't.
okay.
Look,
I did.
I think going in raw is the better option. Just let it happen, you know?
No, you're fine. She doesn't have to wait.
Yeah.
Okay, we now go to the end of the world. She's not a bad editor. I never said that.
No,
I said it.
Well, you shouldn't. Put yourself down.
Well, thank you.
Taco Bell is bringing back fan favorite menu items from the 1960s, which I just found out Taco Bell was around in the 1960s.
That's right.
What do you think these items will include? 1960s Taco Bell items. QB.
Ooh, okay, staying with the theme. JF quesadillas.
I like it.
Oh,
I like it.
blast.
Yes, they are. They're real.
The sauce with that.
Ruin
too?
your wife's dress.
Yeah.
Angela.
Asbestostada. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure I said it right.
Yeah.
I've heard.
It's a tongue twister.
I like it. I'd order one. Mr. Yates.
Let's say the paint chip chalupa.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is that lead paint like Zeppelin?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, like LED.
LED.
Like the lights I have in my bedroom?
Yes.
I don't.
You used to have them in your living room.
I sure
It's a
did.
chalupa worm.
Heck yeah, you do.
Against your will.
Yeah, you're completely against my will. So that means when you have somebody move in and they're just like, I put up LED lights.
Oh,
Sure, that makes sense. You didn't ask.
Why not?
Derek.
Go with the wife beater Rito.
It is the 60s.
It was fashionable back then.
It really was. I'm going to go with a cigarette Belgrande.
Ooh, I love it.
Of course.
It sounds good, right?
It does.
It does.
Yeah, if you don't finish it, you just put your already lit cigarette out.
Yeah, and then you finish
save it for later.
Yeah, you have it later. Because what's better? What would make you feel better about yourself than relighting the half-smoked cigarette that you've been carrying around in your pack? I never did that once.
No relights?
You never smoked
One
butts
done.
or anything?
Nope. Well, at a rehab when I had to sneak.
Finishing
across to the
half a
adult
beer
The
that's
little
been
flat
sitting on
ones
the
that are on the
counter
ground.
overnight.
side. Yeah, then I did it. But
I've relit cigarettes, but I never took cigarettes and rolled them out into rolling papers.
I've watched people do it, and then they
That's-
use the old butts to do it,
Yep.
and then put the cigarette in your pack that you
Sounds like a
smoke,
lot
so
of
your whole
It always makes
pack
the pack
smells
smell bad.
terrible. Right, so you've ruined all your other cigarettes. That's why when I lit a cigarette, I did it all the way to the butt.
Yeah. Not trying to let these pores have half butts.
That's right. I had a nice pack of nuclear lights.
Your queer life.
Thank you all for tuning in.
DNC roast tomorrow. Dave, going to be on the show.
there.
Go watch it.
If I'm still
Show
alive.
today. No show for us tomorrow, but go watch that.
No, but thank you for joining us and have a pleasant evening.
See you next Tuesday.